All right, so can you both state your names, not at the same time, and who you work for? We'll start with this guy on left, Baldy. My left.
Our names are Mike Hodnick and Keith Dahlby, and you have to do the same. And I work for LINQ.
And our names are Mike Hodnick and Keith Dahlby, and I used to work for iNetio, and on Monday I am starting a new job back home in Iowa.
Okay.
J&P Cycles.
Oh, okay. So, your talks are absolutely not related in any way, shape, or form, although I think Mike could probably find a way to relate them, given that he's doing a Twitter musical adaptation, right?
It's part of it, yeah.
Sir, okay. So first I'm gonna go with you, Mike. Actually, I'll go with you, Keith. So your talk was on LINQ internals, right?
Yes.
So what did you dive into on your talk? Because you've already done it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you get into?
So my talk basically focused on kind of demystifying the query translation process, and once the C# and VB compilers turn your LINQ expression into method calls, and kind of what's happening behind the scenes there for the different kind of query providers, LINQ to objects, LINQ to SQL kinds of expression tree based stuff.
Oh, okay. You might be interested in my talk. There was this guy who wrote this thing called LINQ to Z3. Where Z3 is a satisfy with theorem prover. Yeah. So just another one you could add.
Yeah.
Because everybody does Z3, right? Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
I'm actually doing an audio version of Z3 in my presentation.
Was it Bart that wrote that?
Yeah, Bart Smet, yeah.
Yeah, he's written LINQ to everything.
Yeah, he's also like done everything. He's
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's in a good way.
Yeah,
Right.
one of my favorite blogs by far.
Now, speaking of ridiculous, then there's Mike, who is, I think, going to have the best talk of the whole conference. Because what is your talk?
No pressure.
No, it's audio synthesis with Silverlight.
So, can you actually like do a real quick demo off your laptop and just like?
Sure. What I can show you is actually I have an application that'll do a search on Twitter and take the results and interpret it as audio. So.
Which is highly useful.
No.
Okay, so let me go over here.
So actually, I'm going to conduct a search on the TCCC7 hashtag, which is kind of the code camp hashtag.
Well, what are the hit words? I mean, I know that it's...
Yeah, and then I've got a list of hit words in here, which are kind of like the keywords within the results that you want to find or you think are interesting. Okay. And so here we can see in the results, we've got, the hashtag shows up and recent sessions are showing up. Whatever people are twittering about right now from the conference are showing up there.
Okay.
So what this app will do is it'll take the words that you're interested in finding in your results. If there's a lot of hits, the audio will sound, it'll kind of reflect that. It'll be very busy. So if we play.
You can see Mike nodding. Oh, he's done. He was nodding.
I can do it again. So then, if we change this up so that maybe there are fewer hits, if we take some of our keywords out, and I'm going to have a much smaller hit word list, it should sound a lot different. And
it almost sounded like a Christmas holiday song for just a second there.
It does.
Yeah.
So this. Yeah.
For psychotic children.
So this sounds a lot slower. It's not quite as erratic sounding.
Okay.
Anyway, so the idea is that you can. It's just trying to be creative with audio in some way, shape, or form.
So your talk is not going to be just purely that, because that sounds like you'd actually nauseate your audience if you had that going all the time.
Twice.
So, twice. Oh, okay, that's enough.
No, the talk will be on actual how to do audio synthesis calculations and the sine wave generation and all that. So pretty basic stuff.
And you actually have your speakers here, ready to go for. And then you said you have a mixer in your bag here, right?
Mixer and cables and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
So is there any way you can get LINQ hooked up to audio synthesis? LINQ to audio?
LINQ to audio.
I think we just.
I think that project was just started.
There we go.
And the Twitter stuff does use LINQ text.
So
correct.
Another magical moment at Twin Cities Code Camp. So
You bet.
thank you both.
Yep.
You're welcome.